No, this wasn't that bad. We didn't bring up Mia Khalifa this time.
She's been a topic of discussion for at least 7 or 8 of these podcasts.
No, we're kidding. She's not that.
Oh, but speaking of porn, we have to bring up the fucking OnlyFans stopping all sexual content October 1st.
Hey,
apparently OnlyFans is no longer going to be.
it was never intended for that.
Yeah.
Why did it take so long?
It was supposed to be like a Patreon thing, and then.
Okay, but I heard some background to this of why they're taking away this
full
stuff.
scoop.
Yeah, kind of. So it's kind of similar in the way that Pornhub, I don't know if you guys remember a while back, they started getting all of their credit cards, like the services, they started pulling them back. Like MasterCard would no longer go to them. Fucking
it's financial.
A lot of these places would no longer go to them because they were not monetizing it right, and there was a lot of actually child porn going on. So that is kind of hitting OnlyFans, where like, but they're beating them to the punch, where they're just like, fuck it, if we're just taking all of this shit out, then
yeah, man, you gotta hit it where it hurts.
Yeah,
fucking wallet.
That's the move.
Like, but that way themselves never take a pay cut. Like they never get those credit cards ever fucking removed, and they just delete all that side to it. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's a bunch of actual there's a bunch of actual sex workers out there that like did nothing wrong that are about to take a fucking like a hit for this shit, and it sucks for them because like, if that is the way that you make money, that is the way you make money. But
I'll have to go the Paige Van Zandt route.
That's like the actual reason behind it, so that OnlyFans never once gets a lawsuit behind them. They don't get any legal fees. They don't get that bad publicity. They're beating them to the punch, and they're just cutting all sexual explicit content out. So that's the reason.
Yeah.
That's going. It's all financial.
There'll be another one. There'll be another platform.
That's probably the best move for OnlyFans, as far as like them keeping all their other content that makes them money,
right?
Like around and shit. And then
like
there'll be another
another
site like that that's gonna, like, Pornhub will probably take that space, right? Like
probably
like one of these like porn sites will probably take that space of like, oh, we'll take all the like the fake porn stars anyways. Like, you know what I mean? That's what we do. Like,
take all the Emmys or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, but I get that. Like,
because I had a very similar fucking like view on all of this until I heard like the background.
Yeah. Oh, I know for sure. It just
changed
came
a
down
little
to
bit.
being financial.
Yeah, it changed a little bit, and it was just once you just realize that it's just all.
Didn't Twitch do that too recently? Like they banned a bunch of like sexual content.
Yeah. Twitch was never supposed to be.
Yeah,
Twitch
was never.
Because it wasn't supposed to be. But there was a bunch of like video game thoughts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just fucking monetizing that shit.
Like that bitch that was selling her fucking bathwater that ended up having herpes.
What?
Yeah.
You guys didn't hear that? She ended up having herpes.
What the fuck was her name?
Oh my god, that's crazy.
I remember about the
bathwater. And there was people drinking that shit.
I remember the thing. I don't remember anything about her having herpes.
I'm like 1,000% positive.
I want to say that one's gonna be like an internet myth.
It could be. 100% could be.
But yeah, I did hear about that. Her selling her bathwater. That shit's crazy.
Dumbass fucking.
But a bunch of like accounts started getting shut down on Twitch because they were just showing streams of girls in hot tubs. You know what I mean? All these chicks were just basically being like, oh, if you send us this amount of money, you get fucking like, basically like fucking.
I'll shake my tits.
You get OnlyFans content, or like, you know what I mean? Like, it's all that shit. So
I'll play whatever video game you want naked.
Yeah, they started banning that shit too. Like,
Twitch even banned words from being used. You can't use simp on there.
Oh yeah, that's a bad word.
You can't say simp. That's a no word.
On YouTube too, a lot of YouTube stuff is like banning.
You can't say COVID.
That's that
on
fucking
YouTube. You get demonetized.
That's what's dangerous. That's what's dangerous because all that fucking censorship is starting to hit. That's fucking so dangerous. We're not gonna be able to speak the way that humans speak PC. Anymore. Yeah, that at least the behind the scenes shit.
The problem I understand. The problem is that it's all the big companies that are basically driving media, like that are driving the like the view of the public. Like, that's the problem, that they're doing this shit. Like, that it's YouTube, that it's Google, that it's Facebook, that it's Instagram, that it's these fucking big companies that are doing this shit that are basically the government. You know, I mean, they're the ones putting out the word on the news or whatever it's going on. So, so it's crazy that they're controlling what's being said or what can be said or what you can say or can't. Like, that shit's weird.